Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, I hope you guys are having a fabulous Wednesday. It is Wicked Wednesday today, okay guys? Today's April 29th. I don't know why when I did my first video already today, I'm like, what day is it today? Like, it's different when you have like the date in front of you and you're just looking at the date like, oh, okay, today's the 29th or whatever, but I literally almost forgot. Like, I did a reading yesterday, so yesterday was the 28th, today's the 29th. Hello. Okay, so let's dive into it, guys. Let's see what you need to know. I will be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Okay, so let's see what messages show up for today. All right, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wicked Wednesday. Okay, we are 2 more days away from the weekend, okay, from Friday. And for anybody who knows this, there's like a holiday coming up in May. For those that live in Canada, you guys know that Victoria Day is not too far away from us. Literally, it's not that far, because by the time you look at the days and you blink, it's like May already. Like, look at the month. The month is already done, you guys. So a lot of you guys could feel this way too, where you're just like, damn, like where are the days going? Where are the days going? Where are the hours going? Okay, sometimes you may go to work and feel like you go to work, you get up and you do the same thing over again, and it's like, where's the time? Okay, so time could be very significant, but don't let that bother you, don't let that make you feel worried or anything like that. All right, so Spirit, what messages do you have for April 29th for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for April 29th? What messages do you have for the collective for April 29th, please? Oh, all right, guys, so rebuild. Okay, some of you guys could be rebuilding something new. Now, take what resonates with that for some of you guys, even when it comes to like manifestations and things like that. Even when it comes to matters of the heart, you guys could be rebuilding something when it comes to heart-centered leadership or just doing heart-centered things. And that could look differently for a lot of people. Now, 1 and 6 equals 7. So 1 talks about new beginnings, new opportunities, new things, ones, right? Individuality. But then 6 also talks about nurturing. It talks about family. It talks about, like I said, heart-centered, leadership and things like that. So again, some of you guys, when it comes to rebuilding, you have an inner knowing, because 1 and 6 equals 7. And there's something about having spiritual, like, inner knowing when it comes to this energy. So that could be also clarity for a lot of you guys when it comes to this message, right? There's a lot of things that you guys could be dealing with right now where you guys are needing to rebuild, whether this is in your personal life, your work life, your home life. But rebuilding is the motive right now, okay? Starting brand new, starting scratch. And it's almost like you have an inner knowing that you are aware that it is time for you to rebuild when it comes to what you're doing. It could be a project, it could be anything, right? Obviously, whatever situation everybody's going through right now at this time, you guys are taking initiative, taking it step by step, and you guys are moving forward, okay? So yeah, healing begins. Okay, with the number 6. So 6s are very significant, like I said. There's something about you guys when it comes to healing, okay? So take what resonates with that. There's something about an opportunity for some of you guys with the number 4. So for some of you guys, when it comes to your stability, there could be an opportunity that is showing up in your energy, or there's something about you having the opportunity to rebuild at this time, because right now, I guess with divine timing too, some of you guys could be getting like certain synchronicities or messages or downloads or, things like that from the universe, right? So take what resonates in that sense. Okay, but 4s are very significant too. Like I said, this is about foundations. Maybe you guys are building a new foundation. Even when it comes to like truthful foundations too, that could be significant as well. Like, not everybody builds a truthful foundation. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like people would rather build a foundation off of lies and BS and crap and, whatever makes them feel good or whatever makes them, feel, I guess, whatever they want to feel, right? So obviously take what resonates with that, but there is something about sharing the love with the number 3. Okay, so there's something about being supported at this time when it comes to stability. You could be sharing your love or sharing your heart, but at the same time, when it comes to sharing your love and your heart, you could be very selective of who and what. Okay, so for some of you guys, this could be like, friends or family members, even new people that you meet too. It's like you guys could be very skeptical, right? It's like you have a very loving, giving type of heart, And you could be dealing with situations, whether this is people, places, and things, where it may feel uncomfortable too, because the same time, the people that you are dealing with at this time, they could be making you uncomfortable, which is not allowing you to open your heart the way that you would like to. But then at the same time, it's like when you're out and about and you're talking with people, meeting up with people, things like that, it's like your heart chakra is wide open, right? So there is something about people's auras, people's energies, having discernment on how and who you share your energy with. And that could be significant too, even when it comes to like how you express yourself, okay, your creativities and things like that. And that could be something new for some of you guys, where that's where the opportunity could be. Some of you guys, when it comes to opportunities, sharing your emotions could be the opportunity, because not everybody has a heart. Okay, as crazy as that sounds, right? Yeah, you guys are breaking the chains. You guys are healing with the number 17. All right, 1 and 7. 1 talks about, like I said, individuality, new beginnings, things like that. 7 talks about, spirituality, inner knowing, etc. So there is something about breaking and releasing chains. Okay, it's also giving like Capricorn energy, because if you guys know with tarot cards, right, Capricorn energy is usually like the devil, right? Not to say Capricorns are the devil, they're not, right? But it's the card representation of itself, right? Something about releasing the chains when you see Capricorn energy, because Capricorn talks about, money, like material, things like that, right? But there's something about learning to ground yourself and breaking and releasing those chains when it comes to people, dealing with people, and also even just patterns in certain situations. So even with the like 1 and 7, that equals 8. 8 talks about stepping into your power. Okay, stepping into your power is significant. And also death and rebirth is also significant. So a lot of you guys could be going through transformations, right? Spirit is saying to just breathe, okay, with the number 4. So again, like I said, there's something about being relaxed or relaxing, or there's something about being able to just breathe, okay? Like, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling of somebody like being in a situation where they're just like, you know what I mean? Like just decompressing, or just wanting to just be in that alone space, that mental space of being alone, being able to think, okay, being able to process, that kind of stuff. It's almost like the universe is saying, it's okay, my child, basically. Like, when the universe speaks to you and it's like, it's okay, my darling, it's okay, my child, just breathe. Everything will be okay. Everything will work out, in your favor. Everything will work the way it's supposed to. And that could be significant as well. So some of you guys, when it comes to stability, whether this is mental stability, physical stability, financial stability, whatever stability is for you, some of you guys could have had, moments where you were worried about stability, right? But there's something about the universe kind of reassuring you and saying that it's okay, at ease, my child, right? Because you guys are blossoming. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you guys are blossoming with the number 20, okay? Number 20, talks about divine support, in a sense of, you having divine partnership, not just with yourself, but with the universe, okay? And it's almost like people don't realize that you guys are really connected to source, or connected to the universe, to the point where it almost feels like, you ever feel like people just try to play games or play with your energy, or just try to mess with you, and you're just like, do you not know how karma works? You know what I mean, guys? Like, you ever wonder if people wonder like how karma works, or how things show up in people's lives? It's like, for me personally, from experience, I know from experience, when I used to be at certain environments with certain people, and say, for example, like somebody did me dirty, they did something to me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm very chill, right? I really try my best not to spaz out. That doesn't mean that I can't crash out, okay? I have an Aries moon, so okay? Like, literally, it takes everything in me to just just shut it up and not say certain things. So there's a lot of things that I will see that I'll just, you know what? It's a battle. Between my Taurus Mars and my Aries moon, it's a battle, okay? Like, we battle. Because my Taurus Mars is like, don't do that. And my Aries moon is like, do it! Okay? Just do it! Okay? Like, go off, right? But at the same time, I have to learn duality, where it's like, you know what? Just shh. Okay? And some of you guys could be like that right now at this time, where, you could be dealing with people right now trying to test your patience, your energy, things like that. And it's almost like you can feel the energy of people wanting a reaction from you, knowing that you don't want to give that reaction, because it's almost like giving that person that energy. But unfortunately, sometimes people just they deserve to have it. You know what I mean? But for some of you guys, when it comes to your growth, I get it. Some of you guys don't want to go back in that place. You don't want to, step into that type of energy. But sometimes you just got to remind people, like, hey, I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not the one, the two, or the three. Okay. And because of this energy where you guys are just trying to breathe through certain situations, like I said, right? Or there's something about even being connected to the divine in a sense where you guys are just trying to go with the flow. There's something about moving on. So water could be very significant with the number 8. It's like, again, stepping into your power, moving on and moving forward. It's like you're basically showing up as somebody who is over it. You're trying to move on, and and also that could be significant. Like, even if you don't live with certain people, or you deal with certain people, right? That could be significant. Like, you could be working with people. This could be friends. This could be, relatives, or just, the energy or the environment, right? And you could be trying to move on, and you could have people in your energy still trying to, pull your energy back in a sense where it's like, well, do you remember this? Or do you remember this person? Or do you remember when this person is this and blah, blah, blah? Or, do you still want to talk to this person? And it's like, no. Okay. Some of you guys could be saying no as well. Like, no is an answer. Okay. For some of you guys that resonate with that, and, take what resonates in a sense. It's like a lot of people don't realize that the things that they do, right, it affects people. Doesn't matter how big or small it is. It's like a lot of times, because people are not self-aware, they do a lot of things that are very selfish. But then when it comes to the collective, it's like people will make it seem as if the collective is selfish. Like, and I don't understand that, and I don't get that. It's like, how is that possible when the collective has been kind, very open-minded, very sweet about certain situations? You know what I mean? Like, you guys are not judgmental. You guys don't try to make people feel uncomfortable. But then, unfortunately, when it comes to you guys, it's like people will try to purposely make you feel uncomfortable, right? So for some of you guys, when it comes to like you moving on, this sadness and isolation could resonate for somebody. This may not be your energy, okay? This could be someone else's energy that you guys are picking up on. And for some of you guys also, when it comes to sadness and isolation with the number 3, you could have dealt with people when it comes to support. Like, it's very interesting because when it comes to support, it's like people will be all up in your business, right? They'll be all up in your business trying to figure out what you got going on and who you dating and who you this and who you that. But when it comes to supporting something that you truly believe in or truly want to do, like a business or, a job that you want, or maybe you want to do acting or singing or something in the arts, right? You can have people who feel some type of way about you, wanting to isolate yourself, or they feel like you're sad because you isolate yourself. And you're like, no, if anything, I feel more of myself when I isolate myself. Like, I don't want to deal with you people. That's how some of you guys may feel. It's like human beings don't realize how annoying they can be. And I'm a human being saying this, okay? So it's not even like, it's like human beings don't realize how annoying they can be because people don't know how to mind their business, or people just don't know how to just be supportive, or, things like that, right? And all you're asking for some of you guys is either peace and quiet. Okay, for some of you guys, it's just, compassion. For some, like, again, like I said in my reading before, I said you don't have to like somebody to have mutual respect or understanding, when it comes to people's boundaries and stuff like that. And that's what a lot of people lack, unfortunately. It's like people would rather, be nosy or be messy instead of supporting something that is actually good or actually beneficial for them. And I'm not talking about like business and things like that. I'm talking about like, people that feel like they're alone. It's like people could have made you, pushed you in situations where it's like, I'm going to make the collective feel like this because I feel like this, like misery loves company, that kind of saying, right? So you could have people reaching out to you, or there's something about reaching out. Okay. There's something about that too, where maybe your energy, you could be reaching out to people that resonate with you. So again, like I said, angel number 333 is very significant, okay, with this card. Even when it comes to like people reaching out to you too, that could be significant as well when it comes to, people that reach out to you that understand you genuinely, okay, and they want to support you genuinely, that could be significant. So there could be two things where you are reaching out to other people like on a subconscious level, on a spiritual level, or there's something about people reaching out to you, okay? So you could be reaching out to people, people could be reaching out to you. So take what resonates with that too. But there's something about being on the same level, okay? The same playing field. Yeah. Sacral chakra is very significant with the number 2. Like I said, there's something about how you feel, okay, could be significant, and it could be resonating with other people as well, or your situation that you guys are dealing with. You could be talking about certain things, or you may see certain things online, and you could have people, you know, resonating with you in that sense, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have heart chakra energy, and then we also have, for some of you guys, spread your wings, okay, with the number 2 and 4, and then also giving and receiving is very significant, okay? So with your energy, it's like, despite how people try to make you look, or how people try to make you feel, or how people try to make you, you know, maybe how you like act in situations, it's like people always try to make you look like the bad guy in certain situations, but then nobody ever talks about like why it got to that point, or like why you reacted the way you reacted. It's like a lot of people like to like throw rocks and hide their hands. You know, it's like basically throwing stones at a glass house. It's like, if I know my situation is bad, who the hell am I to judge you if your situation is bad too? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by people not minding their business. It's like, you could be minding your business and worrying about you and dealing with your own problems, and you could also literally be dealing with people who are adding more fuel to the fire or chaos, and the only way for you to like move away from that situation is to like leave or walk away, or, you know, like for example, be in your car. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That could be significant in a sense. But you know, whatever, take what resonates, guys. I'm gonna end it here. I hope whatever messages came out resonated some way, some form. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support as always. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok, and my website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.